guys, gals, how's it going? Saturday, later than planned, which means by the time you see this, it's not even going to be a started upload until after Christine's blog radio tonight. I didn't have one last night. I went upstairs and had dinner and was sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden I just felt terrible. I'm having some teeth issues, and I got on with the boys, told John that I'd rather go to bed, and Christine's like, I'll do Locked and Loaded, and John's like, well, you know, that is completely up to you, but, you know, we can just call it until next time. So that's what ended up happening. So, sorry about that. What are we looking at? We're going to be looking at Flask number 28. If you're just catching up, yesterday was Flask number 27, which is wow, a little flippy thingy. Little flippy thingy got on the wrong side of the universe. Flask number 27 was King County Peated Rye Bourbon Whiskey. And in typical fashion, from what I have had from them, it was definitely a heavy hitter on flavors. And I didn't particularly like it. I gave it a 3, which kind of sucks. It's for the little bottle, it's fairly expensive. Wow, this one smells like it's going to be really smooth. Light peppery notes. Going with a whiskey right off the bat. Almost little vanilla with the oak, but they're kind of really diffused off in the background. When you compare it with the King County, that's just like, hey, come in here a little closer. You like that shit? It's a little clingy, but not very much. Cheers, guys. Basically, the taste is going pretty much hand in hand with the flavor. It's really smooth, but you know, like Nahab said, if I'm not getting beat up by this one at all. It seems fairly light. I'm getting more of the vanilla on the taste. It's not bad, but it's fairly mild. I'm not exactly sure where. We'll see how it plays out here. I mean, I haven't munched on anything, even though I've got a few reasons to do some munching. But yeah, here's a reason to do some munching. First in is Jolson saying that this video needs more cowbell and shots, and Tardisius follows it up. When doesn't it? You know, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the whole cowbell thing. I mean, I'm all for the cowbell because I got a fever, and the fever is for more cowbell. But when, you know, I read the comments because you guys wanted me to read the comments, and when it comes to the cowbell, it honestly seems like you cowbellers are in the minority. And, yeah. But no brew review, I guess, is complete without some cowbell. And since how I'm later than the recordings for the A Quickie with Ms. B are already over, so you know how late it is, I have no excuse, Jolson, but to to hit this, and I'm going to hit it hard. So, ears, people, ears. I don't know what to say. A few of you, what I should actually have is I should have the, little moniker or something that I can pull up to let you know from this point until this point you don't want to have your speakers or anything on. So today, just because it's here and close, I think when the pop rock is up, you want the sound off. Okay, ready? This is how this is going to work. When you see the pop rock, you don't want to have the sound on, unless you're a fanatic like Tardisius, and he's probably sitting there going, oh yeah, keep ringing it. Oh yeah, keep ringing it. Okay, what do we learn? Pop rock equals noise, irritating cowbell noise for some of you. Stephen Hobson led first real comment. German Ninja third. Gunwild fourth, my bitches. I beat Frontline. How did that happen? J-Dog is here. That's because the Brew Review got released at about the same time you were probably getting up. Ben N, second real comment. I love you guys. Smile Money, top 10. That's right, Multi-Gun Man, he is winning. Joey Cuz, wow, up before the show. And then Smile Money says, show? I don't see any show. All prepped up and nowhere to go. Yeah. Frontline, top 10. Multi-Gunman says top 10 titties. Frontline, intro babe and brew babe? Yes. Multi-Gunman, rye? Yes, please. I wish my friend you were closer and not a huge international affair to get it to you. But yeah, the Kings County stuff is it just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, some of you probably just like to get just annihilated. I mean, it's all flavor. It's almost like it just needed a little time to hang out in the bottle before it came to. Speaking of bottles, I was telling you. I shouldn't even say anything because I honestly have no idea how to pronounce it. Hang on. Wow, I actually would have gotten that one right. Laphroaig. So I'm over at Keyport today picking up. Well, I actually only ended up with one thing to review. I had to pick up and actually it's just a repop because it's out. It's out, and that's 1050. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna review it or not because I might just drink it all tonight. So I've been wanting to try Laphroaig. It's an Islay Scotch. It's a peaty one. So there's actually what I really like to get my hands on is any one of the ones that are cast strength. This one is their 10-year, which would be their least expensive. It's like drinking Scotland, eh? 43%, and I'm gonna go claim my square foot over at Islay. So I did a little research, and it was like, okay, this one's sort of within my reach. It is It is $70 a bottle. And Keyport had it normally $60 a bottle, and it was on sale for $23.99. And I was like, okay, I cannot pass up a Lafroig at $24. So I don't honestly know if he's even in here, but I'm going to set that aside. I'm not going to smell it. I'm not going to taste it. I'm going to put it right here. And I am going to wait to hear from the Crazy Scotsman. Back to number 28 and some comments. Mike, Gillian, Eric, hi, cheers, my friend. Mike, DFC, cheers, DFC. Smile Money, rubber, tree, booze soaked in gasoline. What's not to love? See, I laugh out loud. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Salty Shellback is naked. Oh, I'm already getting the peat off of that. J-Dog, I've been stabbed in the ass by a pen. Not fun. Jolson, I should bring the High Point. That thing is fun. Just wish it took Glock mags. Laugh out loud. Oh, this is Smile Money with a message from her. Hey, you bastard, can you make up your mind on what temperature you want? I'm polishing my circuit board. On that note, I received a few things in today. First of all, a big thank you to Tony Satan Sauce. He sent me. Now I am confused, Nihap, as to what is in the bottle. It has a mustard smell to it, but this is what Nihap sent me, and I just assumed that somehow Satan Sauce was involved in this. I'm still thinking it is. I don't know. This is the bottle of the new mango that Satan Sauce is making, and as you can see, these are not the same thing. So that, I went back to thinking, okay, this is the mustard, but then Tony Satan Sauce asked me to try some of his new hot mustard. And as you can plainly see, these are not alike. So now, Nihap, I have no idea what is in the container. So I got to give this a try, and I got to get back to him. I did confirm with and I'm glad I did. And so Joey, tell me if you moved, because I'm pretty sure you didn't. But I have to get together with Satan Sauce and get that stuff out. But I did make sure, and I'm glad I did, because in my downstairs computer, and I'm not sure if it's the same as my tablet, which is where my address directory resides. I have to double check, but I had the old address for Stephen Bush, and I didn't know that Agent Chaos moved. So thankfully, I confirmed with him to get the right addresses. So I plan on. I'm waiting on an email back to figure out if there's an easier way. Otherwise, I just have to go over and place 3 individual orders on eBay for the Satan Sauce, unless I can figure out a way to. So hopefully that stuff will be on its way to you sooner than later. plans with Ma and Pa on Tuesday. May not be a brew review that day. And got a Super Bowl party happening over here. My friend Mike, who lives next door, has absolutely no plans, and I'm not saying I feel sorry for him. Actually, I feel sorry for him. And he wants to bring pizzas and meat and cheese trays and some beer over. And I was like, okay. To be totally honest, I could give a fuck about the Super Bowl. A bunch of overpaid, whiny, anti-American douche nozzles that amongst them have almost as many criminal convictions as the Senate and the House of Representatives. But Mike wants to come and hang out. I know this is, maybe few of you are like this. The only reason that I have caught the Super Bowl at all in the last few years, and I don't think we even bothered last year, because even the halftime shows get political, but for the commercials, and the last few years, even those have sucked balls. Might have to, yeah, okay. Oh, what was that? Jolson. Oh. Oh, okay, Jolson, that's fine. That one doesn't take Glock mags? That one does not take Glock mags? Jolson, that the 10 millimeter high, or well, what? Actually, I don't even know which one, if that's the 10 millimeter or not. But your high point, I would have no. I trust me. I really, everything I've heard, Jim has a 10 millimeter high point carbine, and everybody that I know will rip on the high point pistol, yet they want to own the carbines. So. Sucks on. Oh, and stick a cowbell up your ass. Oh, okay. So I gotta try these. I know this is a Saint and Sauce product, and I know this is a Saint and Sauce product because I actually received them from Saint and Sauce. Now I don't. Yeah, nice. I am in the middle of a brew review, Jolson. Then I get a package that says fragile, 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 fragile. Obviously, I don't have a clue where it's coming from. The reason I'm telling you that it's fragile is the top that was on here was a black top, and as you can see, the sauce level at one point in time was about 3/4 of an inch higher than it is right now, because that cap was broken and it had a little flipper action going on and sauce was escaping. Somebody sent me Roots pepper sauce. And I have not. It actually smells really good. I have not had a chance to try this. Ingredients: ripe habaneros, distilled white vinegar, lemon juice, garlic, onions, and vegetable oil. It sounds good. So. I'm having pizza for dinner tonight. I'll try that. A gigantic thank you to someone, or whoever sent the Freedom Seeds. 100 pieces of, looks like once fired but been polished. Bison 50 AE brass. It has primers, but it's been shot. The primers have to be deprimed. That is pure gold. Honestly, that is pure gold. Then, so I watched the mailman come in on the security camera, and he just kept putting packages down. Somebody sent me sweet pepper sauce. It looks like syrup. Ooh. It's like 90 weight viscosity, and yet it says to shake well. Okay. Winner of the 2007 Fairy Food Challenge. Gourmet Gold winner. Ingredients: sugar, white vinegar, fresh green bell peppers, and habanero peppers. Okay, I'm up for putting that on toast. And last but not least, two containers of sunflower seed crunchy bites, Dutch chocolate, sweet baked goodness. Christine, do you eat everything people send you? No, come on. Well, that right there, that's the answer. Snacking happens. Oh, man. Smile money. Tell the people that were at the stadium in New Orleans that the toilets work after Hurricane Andrew. Many systems have pump stations, and if they stop, you are not floating or flushing too long. On lot septic, you can keep it going. Being prepared might mean moving to the country if you are concerned. How do you not know that I have already drilled? See, actually, to be totally honest, my house is sitting on a natural spring, and I don't think, if I really was concerned about water, I would have, I don't think I'd have much of an issue getting it here, because you guys have all listened to what happens. My sub pump, which I finally, it's not a new one, but I finally have a backup just in case things go bad. My sub pump literally runs all year. Not Michelle's house, not Mike's house, but my house. And that's when the old owner, John, said that he's pretty sure my house is sitting on a natural spring. And I'm like, well, that would make a lot of sense. If you were a prepper and you were worried about water, how cool would it be to live and to have a natural spring on your property? There's a place just up the road that you can go. It runs 24/7, 365 days a year. Just nothing they can do about it. It's a natural spring. Here we are. Water. Smile money. Maybe you will like that Lake Superior beer. Once Hornet Fixer does his dunk in the lake. No, I don't think so. Poco Loco, you've never heard the sane prostitution breast? It's a play on words instead of saying prosecution breasts. Yep, prostitution breasts. Yeah, no. Smile money, holy shit. You got the Nest system? I'm sending John Solar instructions on how to hack your house. Laugh my ass off. Ha, 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 ha. No, I don't have the Nest system. I have a complete standalone security system that's not associated with them, but for some reason they use that for the thermostat. That's the only product that I have that's made by them. And I honestly didn't know that they were easy to hack. No, Jolson, you're not getting cowbell more than ever. Cowbell, ring this. Poco Loco, my immune system is trying to kill me. It attacked my ears, thyroid, nuts, liver, pituitary, stomach, and other stuff. I spent 2 years in a home for sick people. I take stuff for my thyroid. The shelf life of Armor and Synthroid isn't that great. Basically, the only thing you can do in the end of the world situation is process pig thyroid. Christine really likes pigs. I don't know how she'd feel about... well, it's either they live or she lives. Stormy Coyote. Hey, Eric, if you're looking for some awesome hot sauces, give Cal Blazin' Chili Farm a look on Etsy. So far, every one I've tried has had a great mix of heat and flavor. Copy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ram. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ram. Sorry, I died. Do. There it is. Alright. I'll give her a little look, my friend. Thank you for it, because see, that's the word of mouth thing. I mean, again, now that a whole lot of you have given it a try, you now know when I say Satan sauce isn't just some mystical bottle that you're going to have in your refrigerator until somebody throws the bottle away. Because like the stuff that I got from the Hot Ones, you know, the chicken wing eating challenge there, yeah, I'll openly admit a lot of that stuff is like I can make a big crock pot of chili, and I could probably render it useless to everybody but me with the equivalent of a capful of that. And it's basically just bringing heat, and that's fine. You wanna sit around and have some chicken Stolitos stab your dinky area so that you can, I don't know, whatever these sick bastards are. But that, to me, the hot sauce, that's honestly, that's not me. I like a level of heat, and some people think that that's too much. But what I like about the products I've had so far, the Satan sauce and the general the grenade looking ones that Jim sent me, is they have flavor first. Yeah, Satan sauce, you know, it's bringing some heat, but I've had a few of you that you know, like a little heat. Probably this is a little bit more, and you're simply compensating by not using as much of it. But everybody that has tried it has told me that they really enjoy the flavor. So it's flavor first and heat second. Come on, Scotsman, where are you? Smart money again. Damn, by getting into the flask, you didn't get the warning to only drink in a well-ventilated area. I hope smelling it doesn't result in brain damage. Just kidding. Rocco Burnout. Here at home, finally. Rocco Burnout. Beans and bullets is the real shit hits the fan prep. Absolutely. Okay, there he is. There's Scotsman. There isn't a lot of comments. I think there's only 65 views so far. And it was an early release. It would be an early release, like 15 seconds in. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Go, bro. Nothing. Normally, I'd charge $5 for the boom at the end, but I'll take the outro, babe, eye candy as payment in full. I appreciate that. Thank you. Stephen Hobson led. If all the ringers broke off all of the cowbells, I'd be happier. Stephen, I'll send David a pen 15. Is that secret code for something? McLean, 5179, the M&P Shield, or nah. My friend wants a lightweight carry. Give me an idea. Well, unfortunately, I can't go get one of them. Well, I could, but I'm not. What an ass, huh? Where are you? Here we are again. Okay, no idea where it is. Somewhere on duty in this house is my my Walther PPS. My Walther PPS, as of right now, represents the same size gun as Christine's SIG P365 SAS. And that is a small gun. Now those are single stack, so you know how many rounds do you want to have with you? Of course, I don't even know what this if this wasn't a pussy gun, what it would. Hang on, let me look at the other ones. I think they're all yeah. I'm sure somebody could tell me otherwise. The M&P Shield. This is the 40C, and I did safety check this before the video, and it is loaded, and I feel safe. See? Oh, I don't know why, but that absolutely drives me crazy. Who fucking cares, okay? I know. I like, the hairs all fold this way, which means I'm running at that bitch just like this. Yeah, this has been checked, and as you plainly can now see, it is loaded, and we can all feel safe. I have, McLean, I have only put a few rounds through M&Ps. I have to say, Jim has a few in his collection that look pretty damn sweet. This one, This one happens to belong to a good friend of mine, and it stays here, so when he's here, he can carry. Because he can legally carry here, but he can't legally carry at his own home, which is also why this has 10 rounds in it. And I know that the real version of this holds more. I want to say the real version must hold 14 or 15. Just asking for a friend. I don't know. But McLean, you're asking about this, and what would I think if it was my daily carry? They're wide. Trust me. Right? I bet you right where the bevel starts on this. If you ground that off, that's the same thickness as the Sig and the Walther. It is not. They're a fat gun, but it's supposed to be a double stack. But this one. I should just get some mags so that the owner of this can really have a gun while he's here and not just a. Again, I like the size of it. If I had an M&P, I would actually throw it in the carry rotation, and I'd be better at answering your question. This one has a nice Vetter holster with the claw. I'll probably try to put some rounds through this. I have been endlessly told to go ahead and use it and enjoy it, but I haven't found the time to get out and love and enjoy the ones that I have. But yes, this needs some more mags. But McLean, I know there's aftermarket stuff out there. It has a fairly long reset, nothing ridiculous, but I can honestly say it'd take a little for you to find that reset. There's actually a little, you can hear that, a little click that happens before the reset, and then right there's the reset. And you can almost visualize that something kind of scrapes and drops into place, and then you're ready to go again. But the initial shot is not bad. It's not any worse than a typical Glock is. Without putting it on the. My thoughts are it's coming in at almost 5 pounds on trigger pull. Yeah, I remember telling Christine that I'm just going to go down and do a fast whiskey review. Okay. 4.1. It's a little bit more of a pain in the ass to, because you got to get that lower part of the trigger and 4 pounds 12 ounces. So yeah, you're hovering 4.5 to. Again, I don't have one. If I did, I've had it in my radar a few times. I really like the serrations on it. Nice aggressive grab. I don't know. Usually these things are decent on price too. So, other than that one needs some real magazines. I have nothing that would stop me. I have nothing that would stop me from buying one. I believe that you can get again, that's a 40. I would do 9mm. You know what'd be awesome is an M&P Shield in 10mm. Oh, hang on, I gotta ride this one out for a second. That's not helping. We'll just commence business. Oh, before we completely run out of time, Flask number 28. I'm going with whiskey. Spelt wrong. Really mild smell. Little oak, little vanilla. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 5, and the taste follows the smell. It's a relatively mild and oak and vanilla flavor. Somebody tell a story while I try to track down some information on this. Other than that, so any of you guys got some Super Bowl plans? Again, like I said, I just Christine's like, who's even playing? I don't know. We got what, 49ers and the I just don't give a fuck. I gave it a 5. I gave it a 5. I gave it a 5. Scent. Okay, now that I kind of have that out of the way, I don't know what I could use. I suppose I could just use one of these guys, right? Right? Anybody care? Anybody? He wanted to know what I think I need. It's more like mustard. I need to lose that. Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? Oh, 20. That. Oh, I like that. Anywhere. Oh, I can't wait to give this more of a try. Anywhere would I'd normally use mustard. Okay. Now I want to try a little bit of this. This is really runny. Definitely right off the bat I have thoughts of Oh yeah, that's not bad at all either. That's really habanero flavor forward. Mm. Oh yeah. A good pizza. A good pizza hot sauce right there. Has a little heat to it. Mm. These stupid spindles. Heaven Hill Quality House Old Style. Okay. No idea. Never heard of it. Heaven Hill. Quality House. Old Style Bourbon. Well, I see a $72 bottle, a $100 bottle. Alright, there's a $15 bottle. Which is taking forever to open. Close that out. Heaven Hill Old Style Bourbon Whiskey. Normally $30. Our sale price is $14.99. Alright. I'm a cheap date, what can I say? I don't want to mix the two of those up. Oh yeah, got my nose running. Or the mustard did. No, this got some decent flavor and some heat. It's what I would say would probably be its biggest negative is it's really really light, but that can work out. It works out nice when you just want to pour. I usually take a little bowl and fill it up, and then I can like dunk pizza and stuff like that in it. Well, it's easily the consistency of Tabasco sauce, but much better flavor. The mustard, I'm loving the mustard. I gotta let him know about that. Oh, we still got the mystery spunk here from NIHAP. Of course, now it's a combination of everything I've had up to this point in time. So I guess it's not completely fair. I have no frickin' idea what that is. It's a lot sweeter. It's a lot sweeter than anything I've had from Satan Sauce so far. So far as flavors go, really impressed by Satan Sauce's hot mustard. It's seriously like a Grey Poupon with like some attitude that he's bringing that attitude with peppers, where a lot of times it's like horseradish, but I love horseradish. There's just something about that. It's like getting on a roller coaster with horseradish. It's like going, yeah, that's like really, wow, and it's gone. And your sinuses are all cleared out. JR10, I know how much you love this when I do this. So, that flapper thing you were referring to in your throat is called the upper esophageal sphincter. It's the sphincter. See, that's what I didn't want to talk about. It's not, it's like the sphincter. Esophageal sphincter. Yeah, that's right. You got a sphincter in your throat. That burn you described is called GERD. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Yep, that's what my mom had. Oh my God. Ugh. I'm gonna go find me some illicit pain meds. JR10 again, I appreciate the cowbell warning. Gives me a chance to fast forward so I don't have to listen to that fucking bell. Oops. Damn Tourette's again. Wade, question. How much do you think money is going to be worth in a world without law? Shit hits the fan scenario. Invest in bullets and blue steel. I know, I agree. Money isn't going to be worth a fucking thing, which will all work out because I don't have any of it. Seriously, the one thing I do really want to try to put some more effort on is stocking up on ammunition, because pretty much go through the same thing. I get a pretty good pile going between a few of the guys that come that make sure that we have plenty to shoot. Always a huge appreciation, NIHAP and Jim. But the last few years, my brother-in-law has also kicked it in the ass, and I've tried to figure out ways to stay in his good graces, so he keeps making me bullets. Money, of course, is that thing right now, Wade, but oh, hell yeah. I know when the world turns upside down, if you pulled to the side of the road and you were trying to get out of Dodge and your family was the most important thing, and some guy was standing on the side of the road and all he could offer was a pain in the ass, egotistical bullshit and a briefcase of money, yeah, fuck him. I don't even slow down. Crazy Scotsman. Whisky. Oh, I didn't even check. Oh, oof. Oh, Scotsman, that was a fucking close one. Lefroig is spelt properly. Okay. Scotsman, just for you. Oh, I didn't buy the... Well, if you were here, that I'd share that more. 50-50, my friend. Now, the normal price on this was about the same as the Ardbeg. And I don't know if like Scotch has dropped in price, because the Ardbeg, that's the same shit I bought the first time, and that bottle is a good $25 less than I paid for the first one I ever had. But this, like I said, most places had this around $70, and when I saw it on sale for $23.99, I was just like, okay, here we go. Scotsman, all that, all those burnt up, worn tires, soaking in kerosene and gasoline. Oh, it smells so good, Smile Money. Oof. It definitely has a darker color than the Ardbeg. They probably look out the window and can see each other. Now I just had a bunch of garlic spindles combined with three different hot sauces. And my initial thoughts are I like the Ardbeg more than this, but this one has a heavier, which is kind of weird because this one right now it's almost hitting me as a more smoky, almost a burnt smoky peatiness to it, where the Ardbeg isn't nearly as like a charred kind of a flavor. But on the other hand, the Flask number 26 is just pure bliss, and that is peat on top of peat, laying on peat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a try when the palate is completely fresh. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad Scotch at all. But it's not gonna steal my heart away from Ardbeg. Definitely better than the Flask on hand, which again, I have, it's kind of proof. It comes down to what you're looking for at that moment in time. I really kind of like getting my ass kicked by Scotch, but the whiskeys, the bourbon whiskey, this one is just really mild, so it kind of comes off as more of a sipper and not let's go kick Eric's ass. Again, I've rated a fairly inexpensive, well, I guess dirt cheap in the big scheme of things, and yet it got a higher rating than something significantly more expensive. I'm okay with that. Crazy Scotsman, outro, babe, heck yes. Smile Money. See what happens when the new Green Deal is implemented and all your power needs to come from solar or wind? Brownouts will be part of the norm. If that crazy bitch and her crazy idiots are actually able to pull it off, saving up for bullets, Wade. Saving up for bullets. Smile Money. Tourism, vacation, Hawaii or Duluth, Orlando or Duluth, Alaska or Duluth. Bang that, Duluth. Duluth doesn't rank very high. Yo, your mayor is not winning the battle. Well, no, when you put it like that, but we actually get a lot of tourism here, and she seems to completely forget about what should be important to her. Sharky, intro babe sweet. I'll have a drink with her anytime. Brew boobs are sweet too, and those eyes. Yes, I saw her eyes in the first 10 minutes. Seen the stars and stripes she's wearing took a bit longer. Yeah, she was okay. Sharky, this guy is so rude. He spends so much time on his phone. Can't wait for some snowflake to actually make that mean comment. It's happened. I've had that comment before. Sharky, fun facts on shitting in weird places. A firefighter friend of mine once really had to go when putting out a fire in a house. Everything was turned off, but the hose sure took care of the pile of shit in the kid's bedroom. Apparently, it's fucking hard to take a shit while wearing an oxygen mask and full fireman's kit. It also didn't help. There were two of his colleagues just hosing the wall down as this place was just a door away. Sharky, crispy foreskins. Sure depends on the animal. Just like in Spain where bull testicles are a delicacy. Be mindful though, if the balls served are much smaller than the day before, the bull might have won the bullfight. Oh, some of these hot sauces would probably be good on the crispy foreskins. Yeah, no, these weren't bad. At least I didn't wreck them right away because I didn't put hooked the hose to it. Not English. Not English. Not English. Soybean oil, seasoning, chicken foreskins. It's chicken foreskins. Oh, I bet you chicken foreskins and some hot mustard would be good. Actually, all these would probably... Well, I don't know about the sweet one. That was really good on the cookie seedy thingy, dooley thingy. Doesn't even want to come out the big hole. That's what she said. Oh, come on, I can see how this is going to go. None, 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 all of it. Oh yeah, fresh foreskin and some hot mustard from Satan sauce. Oh, I hope he makes it. I hope he makes it. Yeah, it's... Ooh. I gotta update my notes. You know, I'm getting a little sense of cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon in there. And Sharky and his bull testicle story has the coveted last spot before we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club. You know, that just reminded me. I did not. I can't pop one of those open and drink it. I have not reviewed the regular 1050. I had the barreled aged 1050. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to have some heavily peated Scotch whiskey from Lafroig as a Two-Hearted Ale. Let's do this because I'm already past time. I have to get this edited before Christine needs the Whittle-Pewter. First in is Jolson. Jolson's first in on the Two-Hearted Ale Club, and then he says the Two-Hearted Ale Club seriously does not need any extra cowbell. Oh, that is great of you, Jolson. Gunwild, you must be feeling better. Cheers to Hearted Ed Club. Gunwild, I am, but normally I try to jump on, well, I was actually very disappointed. I've really been enjoying being on the Quagmire with Mikey. I really like Mikey D. He's just such a down-to-earth guy. You know definitely where you stand, and just a cool group. I love dumping out of Locked and Loaded at 10 and going over and getting on Mikey's show. And as always, he's been sending me invites. And oh, Johnny Concha, you're gonna be pissed off. Hang on, let me see if I can retrieve it. Okay, the button fell. I've really been enjoying being able to go over there. And last night I was just like, I just asked the guys. I mean, I'm sitting in. Normally it's like, I'm not some pussy like Matt. Or David Brown. And I'm sitting upstairs in my shirt and a sweatshirt with a hoodie and wanted a blanket. And we still kind of hung out and just kind of talked for a little while. And I started feeling a little bit better, but I just freezing. And like I said, I cracked a tooth, and it changed the dynamics of my bite. So when I bite, now part of my cheek falls in line with what's left of the tooth. It's kind of funny. I've actually broken more than half of one of my wisdom teeth, and I can just go and throw ice cream back there. Doesn't bother me at all. But I have a gigantic hole in the side of my cheek, and it hurts like a motherfucker. And if you're not careful when you're eating and you get it again, tell you, any damage you do to the inside of your mouth takes so damn long to heal because it's moist, and I love it when it's moist. So that really caught up with me, Jeff. I had a pounding headache from that, and everybody's like, "Oh, go to the dentist." Well, first of all, it's surgical removal. I mean, unless I want to do a Tom Hanks and remove it with a stick and a rock. But yeah, it was kicking my ass. And tonight, I can already tell you right now. Let's put it this way, Jeff. I can tell you how I felt. I went upstairs with that glass of old number 20. That was the other scotch, and I ended up taking a funnel. Actually, the stainless steel funnels that someone sent me, there was a 2-set, and I poured it back into the flask because I did not want to throw it away, but I just couldn't drink it. It was just going to be a complete waste, like a pussy. I went to bed early. Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but I could easily throw that phone away. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't get to do Locked and Loaded last night, but Smile Money, Two-Hearted Ed Club. Hashtag Two-Hearted Ed Club. Delete SHOT Show video because you were jealous you never got invited as a YouTube creator or influence. No, deleted so that John can put it up next week, because that's... See, the promo, if you missed it, I said, these guys just don't appreciate anything but tits and ass. I love those guys. I said, but let's talk about tits and ass and maybe anything cool you saw at SHOT Show. And since the show didn't happen, why leave the promo up? Smile. So it's going to get... you're going to see it again. Maybe John will even add more tits. I doubt it. I'll add more tits. So, yeah. And as to reference and follow up on your jealousy, I have had a full boat, paid for ride, hotel room, and food 3 years now, except for this year. full disclosure, not this year, but the previous all 3 years, I have been given a full boat ride to go to SHOT Show, and I had to turn it down because I cannot afford to take the loss of the pay during the week while I was gone. It was all taken care of for me. So no, I'm not jealous, but I don't know why. I don't give a fuck about the SHOT Show videos. And, maybe if just one person that we all could agree on, you know how that would work out, went to SHOT Show and just showed us the cool stuff. Or maybe there was a SHOT Show channel. This is what's going on at SHOT Show. Someone just walked around and went from booth to booth and, make it a gun guy so you can say, okay, that's a race gun. What's so special about that? Hey Google, can you turn the thermostat down to 56?
Okay, setting the thermostat to 56 degrees.
Thank you. I love you.
Nothing's playing right now.
Google. Hey Google, I said I love you.
Nothing's playing right now.
Hey Google, ever had a dick in your ass?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Your sister did. What does I love you have anything to do with nothing's playing right now? Okay. Real Cobra Burnout. Cheers, Two-Hearted Ed Club. And I'm going to hit the Stalker Steve button only one time, Cobra. I'm telling you right now. It's only happening one time. Wow. Jolson, he says, I am so glad you did not do more cowbell. I appreciate that so much, Jolson. David Brown, in need of go fuck yourself Nancy Pants ink pens from President Trump, celebrating his acquittal. Hey Google, what's going on with the impeachment trial?
Sorry, I can't find news on impeachment trial.
Hey Google, tell me about the Trump impeachment.
My apologies, I don't understand.
Hey Google, who is the greatest president ever?
Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. Abraham Lincoln is often considered the greatest president for his leadership during the American Civil War.
That's fucking special, thank you.
You're welcome.
What is the time on these? I don't know, is there anything new? 3 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I don't know, I got something from fucking Nancy Pelosi. 54 minutes ago, Giuliani celebrates collapse of impeachment, vows payback. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to get into this. Personally, if you're a libtard and you're hearing this, good God. Still not tired of winning. Trump 2020, baby. Yeah, this definitely very, very smoky on that peatiness. Almost campfire. Almost campfire levels. And like I said, look at the difference. The Ardbeg is really light in color, but to achieve that, they're actually adding the color. The flavor and the colors don't necessarily go hand in hand. Oh, yeah, I like the Ardbeg a lot more. Oh my god, this is... There's almost nothing left in here. I don't even know if I... Hey, I'm thinking about selling my G19 and buying a bottle of scotch. I'm just kidding, Wade. Now, Glenfiddich? Whatever. I don't know. Oh my god. I got the 9.3. How's that NIHOP? Now this is the bomb. Oh man. Octomore. That is just so filled with the flavors and the heavy peatiness, but the Laphroaig is definitely more of a burnt flavor. Is the Octomore really $275? Well, $210 better than the Laphroaig? Yeah. Okay, cheers, guys. Okay, I suppose I can hit the Stalker Steve button one more time, but oh god, there's just like a taste left in there. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve, where are you?